I do remember when I was 5 years old, I was at some kid's Halloween day at a local library, and they showed that silent movie Nosferatu, and all these kids were freaking out and screaming. And the fact that this little thing that was being projected on a wall could get people to act like that and be that emotional, I was like, oh, I want to get on the other side of that. So, I mean, if you want to trace it all the way back, it would be that. And originally, what was really sad, and you'll learn this from making movies, David Goyer wanted to set this in a post-apocalyptic, dystopian, road warrior type world where Blade is the only guy protecting a tiny pocket of humanity. And the studio at the time said, nobody wants to see post-apocalyptic dystopias. And now, that's all we get in movies. People love post-apocalyptic dystopias. And I almost wonder if Wesley Snipes is watching the Book of Eli going, I was too early! Why'd you do? Again, all that was to the point of, if you are just watching this movie and know nothing about the background, this is at best a D+. At best. But if you know what they went through to make it, it is an A+ and should win the Nobel Prize. So keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. But what he's really doing is trying to kill aspects of himself.
Okay, positive. If you're gonna make an action movie, don't introduce your hero with 3 guys talking about how troubled and sad he is before you see him come out and kick ass, because then you're supposed to go, like, imagine if you were watching Clint Eastwood in Fistful of Dollars, you're like, well, there's this guy and he sort of wears a Mexican blanket and he doesn't really have a name, and he just goes to town and stirs up trouble and kills people. I think he might secretly be gay. And then you cut to Clint Eastwood walking in town and you go, well, this guy's pathetic. So again, just if you watch the first Blade movie, one of the best intros of your action hero ever. He comes in and slaughters a rave full of homicidal vampires. You're like, I get it. This is the baddest ass dude on the planet. But don't have people sitting around going, I feel kind of sad for him. All right, go ahead.
All right, with that, we're going to announce Best Comedy. You'll recognize the next presenter. Guy has a career I would love to have. You've seen him in Ratatouille, big fan. Blades. Please help me welcome Mr. Patton Oswalt.
All right. That is not a flattering angle on me. Please, don't film under my weird, bloated Tom Bosley chin. It's embarrassing. Is there any way to film me on a downward angle to give me a fake cut? That would be so great. Please. Let's keep it going for the guys that won the drama category. That was terrific. I don't think enough boy bands get recognized in the dramatic filmmaking category. It was good to see Hot Emotion finally win something. Those guys were fantastic, and they are backstage doing their ab crunches, and they will see you at Surrender later on. I want to thank the people that not only showed up for my horrible, horrible presentation this afternoon of Blade Kennedy. Thank you. Not only for showing up, but for actually staying through a movie I had forgotten how truly god-awful it was. You sat there the whole 2 hours. You didn't lose hope in humanity or your lives. I see that you're all here still happy. You actually bathed. You still are living, and it's amazing. So thank you guys so much for showing up for that. It made me feel good. So yeah, there's a lot of really terrific filmmakers and films here, none of which I've seen at all. They're gonna send me the DVD and I'll watch it later, and I'm sure that well, you know what, I would say probably 17% are gonna be really amazing, future Scorsese's, and then other ones would be like, oh, they just wanted a free camera, and they basically, oh, come on, you know somebody submitted a film of their nutsack, and that was all it was, as a prank, and then Campus MovieFest to go, we can't really show this, or can we?